UFC in 2025, man. It's been up and down. It's been up and down for me specifically. I mean, DP retired, DP lost, Charles lost, Sean lost, Kayla won. That was a up for me. Poatan
Umar
lost. That was
lost,
last year.
Alex lost. No, that was this year. I was in March this year.
The Alex fight. Oh yeah.
That was in
Alex
March.
lost.
Bilal lost.
If I'm getting, who you say? Who you just say?
Bilal
lost. A lot of my people who I'm fans of have been kind of losing big fights this year. It's been a rough year for me. Outside of, I mean, Max bounced back. Max bounced back, but that was a Volk bounced back. Bounced back. Those are big. I don't know for you. I'm trying to think for you. I mean, Illia is obviously Illia. Trying to think what's for you.
Yeah,
I
was excited for the Diego main event. I think a lot of my favorite fighters either lost or they haven't fought yet. Like Sean Strickland lost to DDP, Diego lost. I'm blanking on some names. Patty won. Patty beat Chandler.
Patty won.
Yes, so I was gonna ask you, what you rate the year so far?
Oh, that's a good question. So far, I'll say an 8-ish. It's been a good solid year. Rob is already on his third defense.
This will be his third. Sandman.
Third defense. Seeing how good Magomed and how historic he can be on, that's pretty good, I say. Seeing Volk regain his title, that's a big. Seeing another double champ in Illia, good. The whole Volk card was good. The whole 313 with Ank and Alex was good. 311 was pretty good from what I remember.
311. Oh, that was February card.
That was Umar and
that was January. Yeah, that was January with Islam and Moicano main event.
I was going to say, now that I'm thinking, maybe not so much.
That's like, I know one of our top. We should probably just get into like card of the year, because I was looking through all the cards, bro. I was going to ask you too. What you think UFC this year was better than last year? But like, man, I ain't gonna lie, I had a hard time remembering the 7 cards we had so far, bro. So I could barely remember last year. As far as I'll say, as far as like cars this year though, bro, it was so many good ones, bro. It was so many mid ones too. Like, it'd have a good fight, but I think that January car was pretty good, bro. It's just the Moicano main event ruined it, bro. I remember vividly, bro. That Moicano main event had me so heated, bro.
Yeah.
Then the February card, that was February. What?
No, the February was strict DDP 2.
Shevchenko was the co-main, and then March was Alex.
Who
co-main that Alex fight?
Justin Gaethje.
Oh yeah, Gaethje and Fiziev.
Yeah, Gaethje and Fiziev.
And then April was the Volk card. We had to see that. May was Bilal. June was Illia. That was Illia. But we had a card in the beginning of June too, didn't we?
June was the Sean O'Malley one.
The
Marab Sean O'Malley.
That was the beginning of June, and then Illia was the end of June. And then then July was DP. It's been a cool year. It's been a cool year.
So.
As far as just going to the first, I'll say just going to the first one. We can do what you want to do card of the year first. No, I ain't gonna lie.
Card of the year, I mean,
card of the year, bro. It was really between 2, bro. It was 317 and that Diego Lopez card. I don't know if it's just because we went out to see it, bro. But that card was fire up and down, bro. I don't know. I'm probably gonna go with the April one, brother. Man, that was the Gene Silver Bryce Mitchell fight. That was bro. Volk versus Diego delivered. I was looking at the scorecards. 2 of them scored at 49-46. But I can't vividly remember, bro. But I felt like, I don't know. It was a good fight regardless, though.
Yeah.
And then,
even if it was 4-1, that fight. No, I was just gonna say, even if it was like 4-1, regardless of what the scorecard was, it was a good fight. Even if it was, because I was even thinking like how you said JDM's fight versus Bilal was less competitive than we thought it was. Looking back on it, but even still though, even if you want to say JDM won 4, like that was a good fight. was a good fight. Like
Just
that
because
was
you went
I had
around,
fun.
like
That was a
you could win a round and like it might
was it,
not be a toss up, but it's still like a close round. You just won. I'm
yeah.
trying to think, bro. That bro in April. What was the co-main for April? I feel like I said earlier. Who co-mained that Diego Lopez card? That was Ruffy Pitbull was on that
Um,
card. Ruffy Pitbull was on that card.
no,
Bryce
it was
Mitchell, Gene Silva.
Patty,
Oh, Patty and yeah,
Patty.
Patty and Mike. I mean, that's going to be card of the year. But Patty versus Michael Chandler was banger. I mean, Bryce Mitchell lost obviously, but that fight was still a funny fight to watch. Diego Lopez versus
Yeah,
Volk. We saw Volk come back and show what he was made of. Diego finally got a title shot, bro. I even like some of the prelims. Wait a second, I'm about to try and you hear me still?
yeah. I can hear you. Just can't see you. Oh, you okay? You cut. But yeah. If I'm trying to be
You
honest, I
get
don't even
there you
remember
go.
the
We back.
prelims.
You
Like what
hear
the
me?
prelims were looking like. It look.
Yair
I'm trying to
versus
find them. You
Pitbull.
looking
Oh
them
yeah,
up?
this this was the Dominic
Oh, okay,
Reyes.
EGF can't hear me right
This
now.
was
But even
the
if
Dan
I,
Ige.
oh yeah, Yair and Pitbull, that fight was on there.
The Dan Ige fight was on there
Dominic
too.
Reyes, a
Dan
KO.
Ige versus
That was a moment. That was a big moment. Dominic Reyes, shout out Dominic Reyes, got a number 3 shot in the division. Even this women's fight on the what's the call it? Oh, I forgot. Dan Ige versus Sean Wilson. That was a solid fight in the pre. That was a solid fight. Yan Exani. I can never. I always butcher her name. Yan. I don't want to. The one for China and versus Verna Jan Doroba Yan Ixjanian. I know I messed that up. That was a solid fight. Like it was some solid moments on here as EGF. I'm sure is coming back, but this 314 was definitely a good card. Definitely a card to remember. I feel like EGF is probably gonna ask me like what what were the two cards that probably made what were the two cards that made things hard or difficult to choose. Honestly, 314 was my pick as well, but the only other pick that kind of, like I said, made things difficult was the Alex Pereira versus Magomed Ankalaev card, 313. I mean, that's a good card. You look at that from top to bottom. Justin Gaethje versus Rafael Fiziev. That was a banger fight. Justin Gaethje came in as the underdog. Wow. Jalen Turner, I remember he got finished by Ignacio. I mean, we see another prospect on the rise in Ignacio. Yeah, no, I was just saying, like even the
y'all
prelims were
said
pretty
Dan
good. I mean,
Ige. That Dan Ige Charles Woodson fight was really good. Dan Ige was not man. Dominic Reyes finish, bro. That finish established like Dominic Reyes is back, bro. I ain't forget that, bro. That whole car up and down was fun.
yeah,
That Jim Miller
and I
fight.
was
Now
just
listen, we
saying,
knew you hear me.
the only other because that was my pick too, three
Man, why I keep
fourteen.
doing?
The only other card that kind of made things difficult with me was probably 313. I mean, you look at Alex Ankalaev, that was a good fight. Good fight in Gaethje and Rafael. That was a great co-main. Ignacio finished Jalen Turner. That was a nice moment. Another moment. Not Ignacio. Ruffy, the infamous Ruffy spinning back kick came on that card. Joshua Van fought on this card. Like this was a good card. This was a good card. Marion Santos, the Ultimate Fighter winner. Like 313 would have been the only other option for me at least because I definitely have 314 as my card of the year.
14. That's April. That's the same one I said.
Oh
Which one is three?
yeah,
Oh yeah.
yeah, we had the same one.
Did you consider 317?
317. I'm
That's
trying to
June.
think.
That's the Ilya card.
I'm trying to think who else was on it. If I'm being honest, off the
That's
back of my head, top of my head, probably not.
That's the Roy
Let me
Val,
look at it.
Joshua Van, that's Ilya and
Oh,
Charles.
oh, oh, yeah. I forgot. I actually forgot how good this card
Bro,
was. If I'm being
that card
honest,
was really good. It's just
if
I
I'm
don't know. I ain't want to do recency bias, but like I feel like and I asked you this when we was like deciding fight of the year, we was talking about it before the pod. It's one of them cards where it's like, do you prioritize a good fight or a dominant fight? Like both could be equal amount of fun, but which would you rather watch? Kind of like that's where I was stuck. Like I feel like
I would say
314 was full of fun and competitive fights. And I feel like 317 had a bunch of competitive fights too, bro. But when your main event it ends in the first round, it's not competing with like Volk for five
both your
rounds. Oh yeah,
both
that
your main events, high
KKF.
card.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like the Patty versus Chandler wasn't competitive, bro. But I also, man, rather watch somebody get, I don't know if I can say it on YouTube, but beat to a bloody pulp versus like just choked out.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's kind of hard, like you said, when both of the main event lasted 3 minutes, and the other one lasted a round and a half. Oh my bad, three to the round three.
Yeah,
But I mean, up and down, this definitely. I forgot how good this card was. Yeah, for sure. If I don't pick 314, I
yeah.
probably do pick this card. If I'm being honest. I don't know, 314, and you didn't even say even Yair. That fight was.
Yeah, him versus
I mean,
Pitbull,
it
like
was
he
decent.
won, but like it was still a showing off party for Pitbull, and it was Yair's first win in 2 years. And he's, I mean,
Yeah.
we don't
So
know what the miles are rumors, but he was that fight got him a title fight.
yeah.
So yeah, what we said three
So I mean,
fourteen.
yeah, I say 314 at least. I'd say. Now, I mean, going off of that, I want to go to best finish because I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
I, this was a little hard. My best finish is Gene Silva versus Bryce Mitchell. That Darce choke, dude. I had to watch that fight, bro.
you rewatched
Dude,
it.
that was, yeah,
You're
that was a great
sick. You're a
performance.
sick
Gene was,
human being. You are sick. You're sick. You're a sick person. You watched Bryce Mitchell
dude,
almost. Man, you're crazy.
dude, it was a sick choke. And then just thinking about like just how bad he was beating him leading up to that, it like he was like he was a deer in headlights up until
Yeah,
like when he got
I ain't gonna lie, bro.
that.
I was looking at Bryce Mitchell different after the Josh Emmett thing. That fight also solidified to me that like Bryce Mitchell ain't going nowhere in this division, bro. It really solidified that that was a really good fight
Oh,
though,
you talking about
bro.
against?
Yeah, against Gene
You talking about
Silva.
his side against?
Man, that fight really solidified because like
Oh,
man, Gene Silva just looked like levels above him in that fight, bro. On the
and
standing,
that was the fight.
Bryce Mitchell was low-key scared to even try and
And
take him down.
that was the fight where we said like, well, we're saying it again now, but man, there were a lot of people that thought Thug Nash was gonna win that fight, and there were a lot of people that thought like that was gonna be like a, I don't know how to say, but like a really good test to see like what
Yeah.
Gene Silva is made of, and
I
clearly he's
don't know. I got
yeah, he
man.
showed us.
I know this supposed to be about
He
fight of
showed
the
us.
or finish of the year, bro, but it really, bro, just made me question. But Bryce Mitchell was never good, was he, bro? He was never good, bro. He was
I'm not
never
gonna say that
good.
he was 14-0 at
And
one point.
man.
He
Against
he's
who?
got some good wins on
Against
his record.
who?
Dan Ige, he beat
Ever.
Steve Massey has got some
I ain't
decent wins
lying.
on.
Oh, man, and that's another conversation. We didn't get to react to the card, bro, but that Pitbull loss had me looking at Dan Ige different too, bro. The way we
Oh man,
maybe we'll talk about Dan Ige when we talk about fighter of the year at the end of the year or something, or like jobber of the year. Hey, yep, jobber of the year.
oh,
Oh man.
wow,
It's just man, that fight
wow.
that was definitely finish of the year, but that was the only finish, bruh. I mean, you already know who my finish of the year, but that was the only finish this year, bruh, where like somebody I thought it was over, bruh. I thought Bryce was gone. I thought it was over.
Look, you saw I
Bruh.
turned
When he
away at the
locked that
table.
ninja choke in and dropped to the bro, when he dropped to the ground, bruh, and Bryce was still
I thought, dude, I thought he was gonna squeal, bro. And if he would have, dude, if he
he
would have
did
made any like
he
sudden,
tried. He
dude,
tried to squeal, and as soon as he did, bruh, that's when bruh, Silva dropped down, bruh. That was that.
yeah,
I ain't gonna lie, that
that was a nasty.
Oh, he is finishing the year, bro. It changed how everybody, man. I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna say this too before we move on to mines, bro. I was part of that crowd, bro. Bro, the plot, bro, the Jesus Christ plot armor got a lot of people, and I was one of them, bro. The Jesus Christ plot
Yeah, I'm
armor,
glad you can say it. I'm glad. I'm
bro.
glad
I
you can
just know
say
I
it.
just be
I'm
forgetting
glad.
that sometimes this ain't anime, bro. And like just because you say you fighting with something,
Yeah,
it don't mean that like, man,
yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah.
the heat, bro.
Because you was definitely the one telling me,
The scene,
scaring me out of putting Gene on the slip when I knew he was. Man,
he
I knew.
strong, man. We got to move on, bro, man. That's how he stuff, bro.
Yeah, just Bryce Mitchell's best wins: Edson Barbosa, Andre Philly, and Dan Ige. Said Nurmagomedov now, if you want to count that, whatever that was.
And that's a bigger conversation. Maybe one day we'll have a Bryce, man. Bryce Mitchell's such a character. We could probably have an episode dedicated to him one day, bro. But not today, bro. We got to talk about we got to talk about the best finish of the year, and it came from the number one pound for pound, the current lightweight champion of the world, Illia Topuria, bro. It's really as simple as that, bro. Did you see what he did to Charles? All these questions about a new division got answered, bro. The current lightweight pound for pound. He knocked him out, bro. The moment Charles put that arm down, bro, he was waiting. He was waiting. He just, Ilya got it, bro. Ilya got it, bro. I ain't gonna lie though, that Gene
Now,
Silva, that's a close second, bro.
was there any like other ones that made this decision hard? Because it definitely did for me. I'll say this before I get into it.
Seriously,
Which ones?
when I was trying to go for this, a part of me was looking for I mean, it's finish of the year, so it doesn't have to be like main event based. But that was up until that point, no main event had got finished, I believe. But now that you said the Gene Silver, that Gene Silver one might change my mind, bro. Because that finish was a little crazy, bro.
What about the Ruffy one? Because that one kind of gave me a hard time. And I was going to what?
It's against
What?
King. It's against King Green, bro.
Ah,
Man, did you see, man?
And that kind of was the deciding factor for me in between him and Gene. Like, okay, he's fighting Bryce Mitchell. He's fighting Bobby.
When we knew Bobby Green, he would have got knocked out of here with back-to-back years with the Patty. Well, Patty knocked him out and broke his arm, bro. But it's King Green, bro. Everybody does that to him.
And I mean, I don't know though. Now that I'm hearing myself talk
though,
I guess
even if it is King Green, bro, people don't get knocked out with a reverse spinning back. That's not a normal thing, bro. Like he will probably never. Not that he won't connect it again, but he'll probably never knock somebody out with that again, bro.
Yeah,
It's up there.
yeah.
I'm trying to think. I mean, I hate to say it, bro. Do you think the Islam finish is up there?
Only because it's Moicano. Like he wasn't even supposed to be in there. I can't. I don't know. I don't know. And then when I think of just Jeans, Jeans was nasty.
I say yeah. James, bro, he made us, bro. We like live. We really thought Bryce Mitchell was cooked, bro. Like we started turning away. Like
I thought he was gonna break his neck. Like I thought he was gonna break his neck.
B-Dub started making noises, bro. You had people making Bryce Mitchell.
I thought that was the last time we were ever gonna see Bryce Mitchell.
I don't think is there any competitors? What about you think dang, I feel like being a little disrespectful. You think Derek Lewis, we just did to Tallison?
No. And I mean it's worth talking about, but like
it just don't
at the end of the day it's
it's an unranked guy.
Yeah, like that. Like he fought what 10 times. Like I don't know. I don't know.
I'm trying to think.
I don't know.
Is there any more crazy?
It's definitely
finishes?
Worth talking about though, but it didn't make it hard for me.
What about you ain't out of man? Oh yeah. Hey, maybe this how I get you to segue. How about Marab and Sugar? Marab got to finish. Yeah, Marab got to finish. Marab finish somebody, bro. I think that the fact that Marab got to finish in 2025, I think honorable mention.
I think it's harder to submit Bryce Mitchell way harder to submit Bryce Mitchell than it is to submit Sean O'Malley. So for that reason, I'm gonna say Gene. Yeah,
how true that is considering Bryce Mitchell's last fight.
Okay, let's. You know what? Let's move on. Let's move on. Fighter of the year. So I think I already know who your fighter of the year is, but I'm gonna give you mine. Fighter of the year. Or did I? I was gonna say, was that on the list? Yeah, it was on the list. Merab Balishvili.
He mine too.
You say I don't respect Merab enough. Well, here. You say I don't respect Merab enough. Well, this is my respect to him. I will say 5 nice things. about Merab. Merab has the best cardio in the UFC. He has the best gas tank in the UFC. Merab submitted a former champion in Sean O'Malley. Merab is good at shooting takedowns. Merab is the bantamweight GOAT. And Merab is real funny. Those are 5 nice things about Merab, and I just gave him Fighter of the Year. You can never say I never do for Merab or never done for
Look,
Merab. You can
man,
never say that, push that narrative on this
that's because
show.
we don't got nobody
You
else
can never
active like him,
do it
though. Because
again.
man, if there was someone to take that place, you give it to him, bro. Talking about he the bantamweight gold and he's tapped out sugar, man. Marab is the fighter of the year, bro. Because
He is a bantamweight
he's
goat.
the most dominant person in the UFC right now, bro. I'm gonna just say it, bro. He's fighting 4 times. He's trying to fight 4 times, bro. He didn't beat, bro. People is picking against him consistently. Cough, cough, you, bro. And he keeps beating the odds, bro. He is the GOAT being picked against, and he's doing the impossible, bro. Man, everybody outside of me and Trell knew that Umar was gonna lose. I mean, thought that Umar was gonna win, bro. Marab ended that, bro.
Oh, really? Oh,
They
really?
thought Sugar
Oh,
was going.
really? Oh, really?
They thought Sugar was gonna knock him out, bro. I ain't gonna lie though, man. And
Well, hey,
was there any close seconds
he
or any
definitely got.
was there any seconds? Like he low key blew it out the park, bro.
To be honest, not really. I mean, the only person that really had any type of consideration would have been Ilya, but Merab is literally on his third
That's what I'm
defense,
saying.
and in terms of this year, like just this year, Ilya has only fought once.
That's what I'm
So
saying. That's the problem. Like he don't got no outside of Kevin Holland, in which he ruined that any chance of that.
yeah,
Nobody else has fought for real. For real. No one else, at least main wise, at least to my knowledge, has fought twice. I know a couple people on that James. Well, we ain't talking about Joshua Van. A couple people on that January card has fought again already, but nobody that's like main event worthy. It really is just Morab. On top of how we do it, bro. He puts on a show, bro. Morab's putting on shows. So what? I'm trying to think.
yeah. I mean, he's let's see what we'll see what he does against that man.
I know what he gonna do. He about to win by decision.
I don't think so. I think I'm picking
Hmm.
Sandman.
We can pivot it up. We can talk about what's next.
So there, you can never
Fight of the year.
fight of the year. What is your fight of the year?
I'm gonna just stay here, bro. I went Morab versus Umar. Man, I ain't lie.
Oh wow.
There was a lot of competitive fights
So
this year. But I think that was one of the best ones, bro. I think the fact that we will always debate on round 3 or who won round 3, bro. I think that's something that's gonna be always talked about when we talk about the legacy of Marab and Umar, bro. We probably will always talk about that round 3 and who really won that fight. The fact that we had something that competitive and that fun, bro. That's probably why. That's my fight of the year. I can't really think of like versus Up was pretty competitive as a
yeah,
main event.
that'll probably that'll probably. I mean, the fight of the year gay has a few. I thought about Diego and Volk. I thought about Alex and
It
Magomed.
was
I thought
definitely up there.
about it was a few to be had, but I don't know, man. That was probably the best bantamweight title fight ever, like in history. When you, I had Marab losing 3-0.
Oh man.
Apparently, everybody else has. Apparently, everybody else has something else, but
I remember live texting
yeah,
you that
it was
we
a
was
good.
live texting that fight, bro. It was round 3. I was like, Umar better end this. Rap kept saying like Umar better end this. He's up 3-0. What are you talking about? Yeah.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah,
All
because
right.
he definitely was. He definitely was. He was up 3-0. Umar was up 3-0 in my opinion,
I
but
mean,
that was the. I mean,
that's
we
the
just think
point
about high
though.
level.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah, the point that we're even talking
Mm.
about this in August is the point. That's the point. Like this is the fight of the year, man. I don't think no. Especially, I mean, you could probably find someone like a fight night or like maybe with less stakes involved. But in terms of the stakes and like main event being on the main event scene, there is no fight that comes close to this. I don't feel that really comes close to this. I don't feel like
Even
this was a competitive
especially
fight.
with the
Like you can
stakes.
debate outside of
Go ahead.
go
I was gonna
go
say
on.
especially with the stakes, bro. We had a Nurmagomedov and Islam fighting on the same night. And we had that against Marab, and this established Marab as the GOAT of his weight class. And we saw under what everybody was talking about the legacy, bro, the entire night. We were just talking about Umar and Khabib was in both corners, and And it was just fun all the way to the end, bro. There ain't no other fight that's happened so far where it's like, I mean, it's always stakes in a title fight, but no other fights where like the stakes was like that, bro. And by the end, like we ain't know who was gonna get their hand raised.
Outside of round 1 and 2, I feel like those are definitively Umar's. That like,
It's that round 3,
bro, you
bro.
could debate about every other round. Like, yeah, that round 3 was rough, but you could debate about every other round. Like, it's,
No, I see
man,
here the
I win.
Marab
And then just
disrespect
seeing
come. Here the
Marab, at
Marab
least for me.
disrespect come, bro. Here the Marab. You can debate every other round, man. Mike, by round 4 and 5,
Well, wow.
round 4 and 5, Usyk was gassed and Marab was dancing around the octagon, bro.
Yeah, but it shouldn't matter to that point if you're up 3-0 already, right?
He wasn't up
But apparently he wasn't
3-0.
3-0. So apparently he wasn't up 3-0. So I guess that's
Marab
the
dancing,
UFC's forever
Marab dancing
mystery.
when he know he down 2-0 or he hoping it's 2-1. That's aura, bro. That's aura. Hey,
Yeah, and before you cut me off, I was just about to say that from my perspective, seeing Umar dominate the fight early, and obviously I was singing songs and dances, saying, "Oh yeah, this is happening," just like I said it would. He's gonna outmatch him,
mm,
outskill him, outclass him. He's just gonna be better. And then to see Marab just rally back how he did, and like further, so because he was already solidified at that point as the GOAT. I would like further solidify his GOAT case and just
I would
that
say,
he's
yeah,
here to stay. Like it
he ended
that was like
conversations
just
with Aljo, bro. He ended all conversation. He's the undisputed GOAT, bro.
everything, like just from everything, the intensity, the stakes, the actual competition of the fight, the grappling exchanges, the Marab taunting, the Marab entertainment, just everything. Like you said, the Khabib story, that just everything surrounding it. Just I don't know. I don't know if no fight is touching that fight.
I agree. Huh?
I don't know, is there? I mean, I don't know. I'm trying to think of cards coming up specifically, like within the next. Well, shoot. Now what is it? August? Probably got what?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4 months left.
4.
Four months, four
Well, no,
cards.
we got 5 cards. We got 5 cards. We got the
Oh,
Shemaev,
because it's 2 in 1
we
month.
got the Shemaev DDP. We got the Alex. We got the Dennis Tom. And then November, that's gonna be the call it, Madison Square Garden. Then we got a December card.
So what? I mean, what upcoming main event are you most excited for? You think?
Oh, I really feel like Shemaya versus DD. Like I was gonna say this when we was talking about Morab too. I think Shemaya versus DDP has potential, bro. Like we talk about like how Morab picked it up after round 2. Everyone's kind of banking that DDP is gonna do what Morab did against Umar, bro. That Shemaya is gonna come out and be down. Well, everybody that's picking DDP at least. If you feel like DDP has a path to victory, it's probably the same way Morab won. As far as like he's probably gonna get dominated or lose a lot in the first 2 rounds, and then round 3 he's gonna pick it up as Shemaya starts to fade. I think that's a possibility compared to like the rest of the fights. Like Tank versus Alex, I think that got potential too, bro. But I also think it's a chance that like one of them adjusts and it's a really lopsided fight. Whether that's Alex learns how to control the distance and actually hit him, or Ank learns how to actually take him down. As far as Simon Cyril Gane go, I really do. Well, he got a chance. It's just a question mark surrounding Tom, bro. Like, what is he gonna do with an actual technical heavyweight that's gonna take him all 5 rounds? Now, actually, JDM versus Islam might have something to say about this. Maybe. Maybe. I'm gonna go Shemaev DDP
And I'm glad you said that because that's definitely the fight I'm most excited for. I'm waiting on that Islam announcement, man.
and JDM.
Man, I'm waiting, bro. That JDM is, dude, it's gonna be so good, bro. It's gonna be like that is probably the most, probably since Umar Marab, the most like high level skilled fight we're gonna get for the rest of the year, bro. In
Mm,
terms of like two pound for pound guys in their prime at the peak of their performance. Islam going for another belt. JDM showing that he's just not some bridge
yeah.
champion, transition champion that's just about to be walked over because Islam is coming to get a second belt. Like it, and then the actual fight, like that fight is gonna be so good. I know it is. It's gonna be so fun, bro.
That's one
I
of the fights
can't
I'm
wait.
really
I can't
looking
wait for that
forward
fight.
to
I
because
can't
like
wait.
It's gonna be something, bro. Because if Islam get JDM, it's gonna be something. Get JDM down, it's gonna be something. But if Islam can't get JDM down, it's gonna be something. So it's gonna be fun, bro.
It's
Dang,
a lot
that
of
Shemaya
questions, a
DDP.
lot of questions, a lot of questions. Yeah,
Yeah, that probably the rest of this year gonna be fun, bro.
I think so. I mean, I'm excited for Tom to come back. Also, Peloton. Also, DDP. I feel like DDP and Chimaev is going to go either one or two ways. I feel like Chimaev is just going to smash him in like 2 rounds, or
DDP by
I don't
decision.
know, or he smashes him in 5.
Oh man,
I don't see DDP.
I thought you were gonna say some DDP, man. Wow. So we're gonna talk about this sooner to the card, but so you just think Shemaya? This is just a Shemaev smash, smash, smash. This is just Shemaev smash. I can't even say the real word. I
Bro,
smash
DDP is a
everyone.
great champion, dude. DDP is a great champion, but like, man, dude, he can't deal with Chimaev's wrestling, bro. It's gonna be too much for him. It's gonna be too much. He can't.
It's
He just
DDP,
can't.
bro. You
It's gonna be
gotta
too
understand
much.
it's DDP, bro.
I think he's gonna be.
He gonna find a way, bro.
Here we go. Yeah, here we
It's gonna be a fun, bro.
DDP.
That fight gonna
Yeah,
be
here
fun,
we
bro.
go.
I really hope that you wrong. I really hope. And we should talk about this a little bit when we smoke cars of the year, finishes of the year, bro. A lot of these main events have like been really, I don't say really bad, but underwhelming this year, bro. I know Max and DP showed up, and I mean Ilya and Charles kind of showed up. I mean, we knew it was, at least I knew it was gonna knock him on the wrong one, bro. But like, bro, we don't get many like competitive main events. We've had maybe in, Alex and Ank might have been the closest one, unless I'm blanking on one.
You don't get that many main events where it's like you go into that 5th
Yeah.
round and you're like, okay, damn, it's 2-2. Like
I
they
really
made.
hope we get something like
We don't
that,
get that. We
bro.
don't really get. We haven't got that.
Bro, Shemaev don't just smash him. He's not
I
gonna
mean,
do
maybe the
that.
Diego, but I mean, dude, dude. Okay, I don't think he's just gonna walk through him, bro. But I'm gonna say he's definitely gonna win definitively, and even if it goes 5 rounds, I can see a world where he just
You,
beats the
you think he get
beats
four
him for
one
5
five
rounds
o
definitively.
DDP?
Yes, I think he can 4-1 DDP. Yes,
DDP's gonna
yes,
man.
yes.
DDP's gonna finish Shemaev, bro. I'ma just say it, bro. He gonna find.
No, he is. He is.
I ain't even ready to make my pick for that fight, bro.
DDP.
I go both ways.
I got Chimaev by sub and
I'm trying to think.
Chimaev by.
We did all the things?
Like,
Fighter, best card, best
did we do
fight.
what?
I was seeing if we did all of the fight, all of the things, all of our best fight, best card, best finish.
Oh, I was about to say yeah. We cut one. We cut. Yeah, we had a few more that we had cut.
So dang, wait a second. So
I mean, how?
I say, so what? You were talking about just talk about the rest of the year, bro. This 4 months should be fun, bro. Like I'm actually really
I
excited.
mean, I don't. I don't. So I don't know, man. It's just so who's main event in no who's main event in Noche?
So that's Diego Lopez and Gene Silva, right? They the main event.
They're the main event.
Yeah.
So that's not a title fight.
Mm-mm.
So it's no title fight on that card.
No,
Okay.
UFC No Shades
So
isn't a
wait.
pay
So
per view. It's not like a 3-7. It's not like that. Perth isn't either. Like everybody thought Perth was gonna be that. Like they was hoping for the Volk and JDM on the same card. Perth ain't a main event either. That's the Carlos Ulberg and Dominic Reyes. They main event in that.
So it's like a fight night, or not even a fight night, just a okay,
It's
right,
basically a
okay,
fight
okay.
night with just a name.
I don't know. I don't know.
And we was talking
Pretty
about that before.
much,
I
right?
think, bro, that's.
I mean, we were talking about that fight.
I'm talking about Diego Lopez, Gene Silva.
No, I was just gonna say we were talking about that fight beforehand, and that's a high stake fight, and that's a big fight, bro. Especially in the featherweight division, especially considering like the state is at. I mean, these are two names that's probably gonna be popping in featherweight for a while. I mean, if Diego don't move up because he's 6
Yeah.
feet tall, but
I'll say this.
I don't know, man. You were talking earlier. It seemed like you really what?
I'll say this. If Diego do say this is not gonna be, I don't think this will be the last time they fight. Because Diego's not leaving that top 5 anytime soon.
You don't think so?
And if Gene Silva wins, bruh, man. If Gene Silva beats Diego Lopez, I'm probably picking him to beat it. I don't know if he beats Mavzar, bruh. Kind of want to say if he beats Diego Lopez, I'm gonna pick him to be the next champ, bruh. Kinda.
A little bit, only because I could see a world where he beats. I can see a world where he beats this version of Volk. I can see that world. I can see that world where he knocks out this version of Volk. If I'm being honest, I can. I really can. If he, especially if like, because I mean, I'm thinking if he beats Diego Lopez, he's gonna have to muster up a really good performance, which will show us even more about him that we don't know to this point. If he gets through Diego Lopez, I'm probably, as a Volkanovski fan, I'm gonna be scared. I'm probably gonna be calling for Volk to speed up this retirement tour.
That's what I'm saying. If he did, bro, if he,
because he's a dangerous fight for him.
yeah.
Because the biggest question for me at least was like, okay, well, what is he gonna do when somebody shoots for his legs? And apparently the answer to that question is snap their neck off.
Get a ninja
So
choke.
it seems like it seems like he's somewhat comfortable. I mean, it seems like he's somewhat comfortable on the ground and like, defending takedowns and things like that. So yeah, I'd be scared for Volk. I'll say that.
It is a big fight. I mean, man, that's probably. I know this year when we saw I remember when we first started, it was more like our fight night cards that we're looking forward to. We had a bunch coming in June and July. I'm probably looking most forward to that fight night card, bro. Gene Silva versus Diego Lopez. That should really be a co-main on something. That should have co-main this last pay-per-view we had, bro. I'm trying to think what else. What haven't really
Yeah.
announced much else. I'm a little excited for that Carlos Uberg and Dominic Reyes fight. I ain't gonna lie, I really feel like whoever wins that is probably gonna try. Well, you can't even say that because of the Yuri Prohaska fight. That's gonna happen. But I really feel like whoever wins that fight should be in the passenger seat to get the next title fight. Especially if Yuri wins. No offense to Yuri, but
Man.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I was gonna say it depends on who wins and things that too, because I mean, you know how it goes. It's a funny game because if Magomed wins and I don't know, or no, if like you were alluding to, if Poatan wins and Yuri wins, hell, even if Poatan wins, the winner of Carlos and Dominic is 100% getting the title shot because I don't think Khalil will be ready to fight Poatan again, and we all know Yuri isn't going to get a third fight with him, at least not right now.
Now that I think about it, to be honest
so
with you,
Poatan winning.
You don't think if Alex won, they just do a trilogy?
You think so?
Let's see.
I don't know, but part of me feel like Yuri would have to go like he would have to clear out the whole top 5.
Oh
Bro.
no.
He would probably have
I'm
to beat
saying no. I'm saying a
Magomed.
trilogy with Magomed and Alex, not a trilogy with Alex and Yuri.
Oh. I don't know, possibly, bro, because man, you were saying it, bro. Like what Magomed has been doing has been getting swept under the rug, bro. He is like on the longest win streak since John Jones and like heavyweight. For him to lose, that would be a big deal, bro. And like it would be 1-1. The first fight was really close. Assuming the second fight is close, it's like I don't know, but it seems like whenever you got that championship trilogy, especially with a cash cow like Alex Pereira, it's like why wouldn't you go for it?
Yeah, and Magomed, especially when there's no one else in the division.
Do you see everybody?
Let's see everybody what.
No, you said what about Magomed in the division?
No, I was gonna say, especially with like these two, bro, because I really feel like it's one of them like S tier, B tier type things. Like the gap between Magomed and Alex and everybody else is big. Like Carlos Uberg and Dominic Reyes is not touching either of them. Yuri is not touching either of them. I don't think Khalil is touching either of them, bro. I really think the only option would be a trilogy, and if Magomed was to win, it's really would you rather? I mean, not say that Yuri's just a dispute gonna win that fight, but what if Magomed murder Yuri or Carlos? It's really that question. Neither of them is winning. It really comes down to that.
You don't think Khalil will have a chance, bro?
Against Magomed?
You don't think it's Muay Thai? Yeah, against
Yeah,
Magomed.
how big Magomed is, bro. Not man. Again, we're gonna talk about this as
Yeah, I know how big
closer we
Magomed
get
is.
to that, bro. We're gonna talk about it closer till we get to the card, bro. But like, do you really think Khalil Roundtree's gonna beat Erie, bro?
Probably not. Probably not.
So
Probably
I
not.
know it sounds dumb because like his Muay Thai so good. Like I don't say Khalil is technical with the amount of risk when he's taking so much risk when he's throwing these shots, bro. But I don't know. Bro. It's gonna be an interesting fight, bro. How is he gonna get through Yuri's guard? Like, how are you gonna? How are you gonna? I don't know, bro. He's gonna eat a lot of shots trying to touch him.
Yeah.
A lot of shots trying to touch him, bro.
Yeah.
But I will say that that's something I'm
Yeah.
excited for the rest of this year, bro. The heavier
Yeah.
divisions is getting a lot of attention. Like heavyweight, light heavyweight, they're getting the attention that they did not get at all in the beginning of the
Yeah.
year, bro. A lot more attention.
That's good. Yeah, we need that. And before we close, I popped in my head before we forget. Ruffy and BSD. What about that? What about that? How you feeling?
You know how I feel, bro. They're trying to job out Benoit Saint Denis, bro, and this isn't okay. It's not all right, bro. Do you know how many people it is in that division? You could have found somebody else for Ruffy to fight, bro. You picking Ruffy?
You gotta get Ruffy in the ring. Yeah, I'm picking Ruffy.
So you think this
Yeah, I'm picking Ruffy.
you think this the last ride of the BSD experiment, bro?
Yeah. Yeah.
The BSD experiment failed, bro.
Yeah, I think it is. If he loses against Ruffy, I don't know. If he, I don't know. I don't know. He does have a chance, bro. Especially because BSD does push a high pace, bro. That's part of his problem, especially going against
Yeah,
somebody as good striking as
yeah,
Ruffy. But we have seen Ruffy have questionable. I remember his fight before Bobby Green. He was looking gassed in that
yeah.
third round. But I mean, could have been just that fight. It could have been just that fight.
It's just
In that fight alone,
it's, it's
he could have worked
BSD
on it
gonna be the
up
one, bro. It's
since
BSD.
then. And then like you just kind of said, is BSD really gonna like push that pace like we think he is without getting compromising
Mm.
himself with Ruffy strikes? So I got Ruffy though. I think Ruffy's probably gonna knock him out, especially if it's 5 rounds. He's gonna knock him out. He's gonna
Oh, it's
knock
fine. There go
him out.
main event. That's a main event.
I think it's like a UFC Paris main
Oh
event.
yeah,
I
it is
think.
UFC Paris. Dang, BSD's getting finished. That fight's not ending. I thought it was 3 rounds. I thought BSD might win a round. He might have some type of. He don't got a chance, bro. BSD don't got a chance, bro.
Yeah,
It's gonna be a fun rest of the year, bro.
Ruffy going.
You feel anything towards
Yeah, it's
I
gonna
don't
be
know
a
if we
good
talked
time.
about it, Lerone Murphy replacing Evolov.
Yeah, that's a big one too. Yeah, that's actually a big one. Yeah, that's a good fight. That's a good fight.
Lerone Murphy
I don't
win.
know. LeBron Murphy is.
I say if he win this title fight,
I was gonna say we low key been sleeping on him and talking about Mozart and Gene and all this. LeBron Murphy is slowly building that case. I'll just say that
he
he'll
undefeated.
definitely be putting himself in a great spot because we not gonna act like the UFC didn't just try to get Aaron Pico a title shot because if he would have beat Mobzar, he was 1,000% getting a title
No,
shot after that. So by that logic, if Lerone Murphy goes and puts on like a great performance against Aaron Pico, it should be some conversations had. That's all I'm gonna say. For a number one contender fight at minimum or something.
for
He would be
sure.
16-0 at
No
that
matter
point,
what.
right?
I ain't gonna lie. If he does not get the title shot after whoever, you don't have a choice. He's undefeated. We're not. I mean, he's quiet like Mobzar, but we're not going to have Mobzar. It's literally Mobzar 2.0. Obviously, they don't fight exactly the same, but like an undefeated hot streak. Your champ is getting old. Your contenders are loose. Yair has lost. Diego Lopez just lost. You trying to drop him out again? You don't have nobody else. You have no reason, bro. At this point, you're just doing it because they're quiet. That's
No
kind of how I
reasons.
feel like they're not like because they're not marketable.
Right. I mean, LeBron Murphy might not have the most appealing like style, but like he is technical, he's smart, moves well, boxes well. I mean, he's smart, and I think he's gonna beat. I think he's gonna beat Pico by decision personally, but that's a good fight.
Have you
It's a good
watched
fight.
any of Pico? I haven't watched any
I
of them.
haven't really watched the full fight. just like clips. He
Is that
just,
coming up? No, that's
I
that.
mean,
Oh,
from
so that's the co-main. That's the new co-main. We ain't even really into that. That's the new co-main of the Shemaya fight.
the
That's
DDP fight,
that's
yeah,
ass, bro. That's trash, bro.
a little bit, a little bit. I'm kind of getting sick of these Bellator, PFL guys getting top 5 or even top 10 shots in their first fight. Like that's starting
Yeah,
to get a
a
little.
little bit
It's starting to get
because
a
it more
little.
times than not, it doesn't work.
I about to say if you're not Kayla Harrison or what, who? If
I
you ain't
say
Kayla
Alex
Harrison, it
Pereira, he
don't
ain't
seem
even
like it
come from
ain't.
one of them, but
Or Alex Pereira, and even Alex was fighting
yeah.
unranked dudes
I
his
was about to say,
first
yeah,
2 or 3
Sean wasn't his
fights.
fight. Sean
He
wasn't
didn't
his
just
first fight. I forgot.
so like yeah. So I'm starting to get a little sick of that. I will say so. I will say
Yeah, I don't really know anyone else that's got. Regardless, yeah, I'm
yeah.
tired.
That's
I'm sorry, bro. We
yeah.
already having bad main events, bro. We don't gotta do that to the co-main, bro. Dana, I don't know if you're trying to save all the juice for the end of the year, bro, or if we used all of it in June. But Aaron Pico should not be co-main, and neither should Lerone Murphy's, bro. Not Lerone Murphy should co-main, but not against Aaron Pico, bro. He should be fighting somebody like
Yeah,
Mavzar.
yeah, yeah.
That's what you call a
Mavzar,
co-main.
Diego Mavzar, Diego Lopez, even Gene Silva, or like,
And they, man, I be feel like they be
yep,
saving a lot of these fights for them fight nights just to like have a fight night to go. I mean, you gotta have a good main event for a fight night, but man. Fights should be like when we get in the co-mains that we get, bro. Like that RDR versus Robert Whitaker, that's a co-main, bro. Do RDR win in 3 rounds versus 5? I don't know, but that's a co-main, bro.
the what I was gonna say, yeah, no, the like you said before, the pay-per-views should be prioritized. Those should be the prerequisites. It shouldn't go the other, like it shouldn't even be equal. I don't even think it should be equal. Make sure your pay-per-views are set first, and then you make do with what you can for the fight nights. Don't don't cut into the pay-per-views by trying to appease the fight nights. Don't
Especially
no.
when there's so many like elite fighters that don't fight as much as they should, bro. Like I know we had made that video about it about fighters that could have been on the was that 318 card. Like so many
Yeah,
fighters that could fight, but there's so many contenders that don't fight enough. It's no reason why we even have these problems. There's no reason why one of these ranked contenders can't be a co-main, bro.
yeah, without a doubt, bro.
Right. Well, that's it
I
for real.
mean, yeah, I think that about does it, man. I mean, it was a great pod. It was good. It was good. It was fun to do some. We've been kind of predictions heavy for you guys, but I mean, it's been some great cards coming up. We had to get some good predictions for you guys, man. That's what we had to do.
Yep.
So, but this was fun to
Look
kind of
back.
look back on the year, do something.
We're gonna do it
Yeah,
again. We
this
for
was
sure
fun.
gonna do it again, like in the end of December, January. We gotta do the award show again, bro. We gotta do something.
We got to do the yep. It's a great pod, man. Y'all know where to find us, man. Follow, like, sub, and share with your friends. Split Decision Pod. I mean, we Split Decision Pod on TikTok, EGF MMA on TikTok, man. Y'all know where to find us by now.
Mm.
Um, I mean, I don't know. EGF, what you got before we get out of here?
Nothing else. Just follow us, bro. Banger content gonna keep coming, bro. The Shemaev DDP card is
Can't
coming
wait.
up. It's gonna come a lot faster than y'all think. We gonna have a fire, bro. That's gonna be a really good build, bro. That's it.
Yeah, wait. I can't wait, man. Till next week, man. Peace out.
Yep.